I believe he usually does strength HP, but we're going to see in a second here. Oh, he does little d, which is strength HP, I do believe. Okay. So, what are in the chest? We have the torch. We have a magic key, so here we go. Third chest. What do we got? We have another torch. That's not what they want. Ooh, heal and heal more to start off the seed. That's really nice. So exploration will be easier, but unfortunately they don't have much HP. They only have one heal more. So they're going to make it, well, not that they need heal more, they're just going to use heal for now. Looking at their stats, these are some rough starting stats. Each of them have a strength of 6. Eunos actually has a little more agility, and sylverfyre has 1 more HP. So this is some rough starting stats. And the ghost looks like it's gonna take out Eunos. And they can't get a hit on the ghost, so this is gonna be a problem. Right now, it looks like the only thing they're gonna be able to beat are slimes or red slimes. Or, no, looks like sylverfyre's gonna cast heal and be persistent and try to take down this ghost 1 HP at a time.
1 inconsistent attack at a time. Yes.
Oh, Poltergeist is no better for Eunos. And the ghost had... Grandra, to answer your question, the tracker doesn't have heal because it's not really necessarily considered one of the more important spells in the game. Because once these runners start getting up, even to levels 3 and 4, heal more is so much more effective. So... Alright, so now they're just looking like they're going to try to grind a level, but they're not going to be able to grind anything on ghosts. They don't have any cash, so if they find a town, they're not going to be able to buy anything. So, oh, here we get another slime. And there we go. So, sylverfyre now has a 2-0 lead in experience. Yay. This is going to be a rough start, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Draki's not going to... Nope. Draki's going to be 1 by 1 too. This isn't going to work out. Oh, am I ahead on silver string, guys? All right. And Ghost takes down sylverfyre, unfortunately. Sylverfyre has a 3-1 experience lead as they struggle to get this first level. Eunos with the heal to keep exploring a little bit, maybe hopefully find some more slimes. But all they're finding is ghosts, which they can't do any damage to, and Drakis, which they can't do any damage to. Yeah, Lev, their strength is 6. Looks like Eunos is trying to do some exploring, but runs into a Druid and is dead. If somehow, some way, Sylverfyre can manage to take down this Draki, this would be huge for his experience. That will most certainly get him to the next level, where hopefully he gets one of those, miraculous 25 strength boosts. And he does take down the Draki, so this will get him to level 2, where we see 4 power increase, no agility, 8 hit points. And Radiant. Well, that is certainly not what Sylverfyre was looking for. But maybe now, okay, so now they can do some damage to ghosts. So maybe now with, quote unquote Dragon Lord strats, attack, heal, maybe they'll get to kill a ghost. Oh, geez. How far ahead am I on Sylverfyre stream? But what, 5 seconds, 10 seconds? Let me know. I can fix that. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so they both died, and now they are both going back to their grind. Now, the nice thing on Sylverfyre's side is now he gets the full complement of heals back, so he should be able to take down a couple of ghosts this time. Hopefully get to level 3, where we'll see a decent amount of strength, maybe. Okay, there he gets one ghost down. Eunos, with this slime kill, will get to level 2, where now he might be able to finally get some headway and get some experience going and get a couple levels. Sylverfyre takes down another ghost and reaches level 3. What do we have at level 3? Another middling level with no spells. Oh, this is just not a very good start. But at least now they can do 2 damage to ghosts. Oh, look, 3. All right, so it looks like ghosts are definitely going to be the grind things. Oh, well, looks like Sylverfyre is, getting out of his comfort zone a little bit and runs headlong into a skeleton. And a gold man. Eunos killing some ghosts again to try to get up to level 3. Goldman taking out Sylverfyre. Levkian, yep, still no strength. Sylverfyre is at 14. Eunos is at 10 right this second. Although Eunos is about to jump up once he gets, I think, another ghost kill. So looking at things at this point, it looks like Tantagel is in the very northeast corner of the map. So it looks like the entirety of this seed is going to take place, in the not northwest portion of this map. At least that's the way it looks right now. We'll see what happens when they get away from Tantagel a little bit. Maybe the map will expand, but right now it is certainly seeming like Tantagel is in that northeast. Yeah, I can direct northeast corner of the map. Another ghost kill for Sylverfyre. Yeah, this is pretty much, Ghostbusters Part 1 here. But what we're doing. They're just, they ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters, right? Where's Ray Parker Jr. when you need him? Ooh, Magidrake. If Magidrakes don't have anything, this should be killable. Ooh, excellent move. All right, so that definitely takes down the Magidrake, which does get Sylverfyre up to level 4. No power. At least they get MP, right? That's a good thing. Some MP. Yeah, maybe. All right, so... Oh, we have a cave found on Sylverfyre side, and what cave do we have? We have Swamp South. Ghost in Swamp South is a good thing. So right now he's going to try to get through to Swamp North, and well, hopefully find where that goes. And up to no good. This is definitely the south edge of the map. I thought for a while there we were in the northeast. Now we're in the south edge of the map here. So something's going to take him and wind him back around north of Tandagil Castle. If the coordinates are like the armor or the token, and it does give some X number of coordinates north of Tandagil Castle, this is more than likely going to be a princess seed, a compass necessary seed, because there's no way they're going to be able to count that. Sylverfyre using his last bit of MP to heal up. Is he going to make it to the north end? Maybe. Oh, just a slime in his way. Slime runs away. He should be able to make it to the north end. And the north end takes you to somewhere out there. Somewhere out there. Beneath the pale moonlight. All right, I'm done. Ooh, Wraith Knight takes out Sylverfyre, sends him back from whence he came. Eunos, meanwhile, has attained level 4 and is just grinding on slimes and ghosts until he gets, something doable. Alright, we have dual grinding on ghosts going on. Experience relatively close. I think Sylverfyre currently has a 2 ghost lead. Oh, Poltergeist. That ain't gonna do any good for Eunos. Metal Scorpion, Metal Scorpion with hurt. Probably out of the range of things right now. Game Boy, nobody's picked up anything. The only thing we've is Swamp South and Swamp North. I had no idea where they led. So this is... to say this is a slow starting seed would probably be accurate. And more grinding. Grind. Furthermore, grind. Hard to say, up to no good. It's really hard to say. That's kind of what it might have looked like. It's hard to say. But hey, at least these swamp caves weren't the the swamp caves that were 3 tiles from each other like they were last night. Oh, we actually get a Magidrake possibly kill over here on Sylverfyre side, and we do. Magidrake is great because now this takes Sylverfyre to level 5. Oh my. Please be hurt more. Please be hurt more. Oh god. Well, sleep isn't bad, but no strength, no HP. This is a rough start. Although hopefully some of these enemies will behave themselves and, go to sleep nicely. Another Magidrake kill, which is good. Oh, and the Magidrake's little big brother Wyvern comes in to play. At least the Wyvern went to sleep. Yamo Milk, may this be a 20+ seed? It is so hard to say this early. I mean, we could have a ginormous level coming up at level 6. Oh, Green Dragon, goodbye. Back to start. Go. Not yet. Okay, now back to start goes Sylverfyre. Eunos saving to preserve his 159 gold should he find a town with a copper sword. Yes, I know the copper sword is 180, but at least it's most of the way there. Alright, looks like Eunos now getting a little bit further to the west. And Eunos finds what we know to be Swamp South. Looks like Sylverfyre's trying to take on this poltergeist. Eunos doing Swamp Cave in the dark. Getting great RNG and popping out somewhere. Blue Dragon on Eunos' side is... Oh, Blue Dragon with sleep. Blue Dragon just about to send Eunos back to start. Of course, Eunos resets before you can get there. Sylverfyre finally beats this poltergeist, gets that 15 experience. And a droll shows up. And now we're going to have a fight with a droll. Now, I suppose the one good thing for this seed for our runner is that we haven't seen Dragon Lord Breath yet, right? Right? Looks like Sylverfyre's about to try to take on this Drakima, which has hurt. Eunos now trying to go north of the Swamp Cave, while Sylverfyre is trying to make his way west and a little south of it. So let's see. Oh, Axe Knight. Axe Knight with hurts? Later on in the game, that's going to be a wonderful thing to see. But right now, not so much. Eunos takes out a Magidrake. Oh, we have a town sighting on Eunos' side. Kind of north of the Swamp Cave. So what do we got here? And Sylverfyre is sent back to start by the Axe Knight. Meanwhile, Eunos has approached this town, and this town is Breckenary. Yay, Brecconary. So let's see, what does Brecconary have? It has a club. Yay, alright. So now, Eunos has a club, and Eunos has a leather armor. Eunos is no longer naked. So, now he can do a little more damage. He's probably going to go now run, pick up a couple of herbs, and a dragon scale, I would assume. Yep, dragon scale. There's a dragon scale. And he dons the dragon scale. So, nice little bit of pickup there for Eunos. Gives him a little more staying power and a little more attacking power. Which is solid, I suppose. Especially considering how we haven't seen too many terribly overpowered enemies at this point yet. You know, ghosts, Drakis, Magidrakis. Even this wolf might be beat up. Nope. I was gonna say this wolf might be beatable with if Eunos can put him to sleep, maybe. But unfortunately, the wolf chars him to a crisp and sends him back to the start. Oh, then there's our first enemy with Dragonlord Breath, Demon Knights. We'll pretty much make you a lump of charcoal and send you back to start. Seem to be a ton of deaths in this seed. Oh, Eunos running into the Demon Knight, and the Demon Knight turns him into a lump of charcoal. Back to start with thee. Thou art dead. So it looks like they're just gonna grind on a little bit of the stronger and rogue scorpion sends Sylverfyre back. Trying to find like the Magidrakis, maybe again a wolf with the sleep spell, maybe the metal scorpions that happen to be lingering around. Look, I think they're looking for those at this point. Oh, look, an X-Knight. Lav, no, the Rogue Scorpion did not have Dragonlord Breath, it just hit him for whatever HP he had. So far, the only thing we've seen with Dragonlord Breath is the Rogue Knight. Oh, and the Wyvern puts Sylverfyre to sleep, and yep, another death. Boy, this seed is just starting out so brutal for these guys. I mean, we're what, 24 minutes into the race, give or take a little bit, and they're struggling to get to level 6. They're probably ready to, throw this seed through a window at this point soon. Well, the good news is they're starting to one-shot Drakis. I don't know if they can one-shot Ghosts yet, but they're one-shotting Drakis. Or well, Gentetsu, if they don't turn you dead or on fire, first they put you to sleep, and then they, burn you or kill you or whoever. Cool reason. This isn't after 11 o'clock. My curse doesn't apply until it hits 11. Shish. Lavkian, that is the Swamp Cave. Wolf Lord? Alright, so Eunos can run from a Wolf Lord. That's a good thing. Alright, another town for Eunos, and it's coal. If the armor is here, that's gonna be big. He's not checking the armor. He's first checking the weapon shop. What do we have here? We have magic armor. That's helpful for later. Small shield, which should be helpful once he gets to 90 gold. And what do we have here at the search tile? We have... not random enough. We have the fairy flute. I suppose it'll be helpful, you know, running from a golem if they run into a golem in the future. Oh, level 6 find for... oh, boy. Level 6 on Sylverfyre's side gives nothing good. 1 strength, and that's it. Nothing else good, no new spells, no hurt more. Even hurt would be huge right now, so that they can, you know, take down drolls and wolves, and maybe wolf lords with some sleep. I mean, this is ridiculous. And the droll takes out Eunos. Yeah, a metal slime would be real good right now up to no good. Oh, Druid Lords have hurt more! Yay! Yeah, I suppose the one good thing is that they're pretty much going death for death in this seed. One dies, the other dies. One dies, the other dies. Well, Gentetsu. Metal Slime would be amazing at this point with such low strength. Absolutely, because at this point, Metal Slimes will not run from our runners. I believe in order to start running, Metal Slimes need to see the player with 20 strength or more. So, Metal Slimes, as long as they don't have sleep or hurt more, or attack too much, would be a pretty sure kill for both of our runners at this point. And the Green Dragon takes out Eunos. So right now, Sylverfyre is kind of in between Cole and Breckenary. Which one will he find first? He is going in the direction of Breckenary. He goes a little further north, he's gonna find it, and a little bit west, he'll find it. Ooh, excellent move, takes out the Magidraki. I think. Yep. Trakima should be Gibble, maybe? With a sleep spell? Yeah. Alright, there we go. So now he has laid eyes upon Sylverfyre has laid eyes upon Breckenary, and he should be able to buy the club, which should then be able to help him take out some bigger enemies. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought the club was 30. The club is 60. He needs 4 more gold. But he will get a dragon scale, and I would imagine don that relatively quickly. Oh, he's going to sell the torch and buy the club. Okay, well that's a good idea. Get that 4 gold for the torch and get something to, you know, bash enemy skulls in. Alright, so we have a club pickup for Mr. Sylverfyre, who is now going to look north. Metal Scorpion. Oh, he still can't pierce the defense of a Metal Scorpion. Oh, town and a cave. The cave is the Jerk. So we have found the Rainbow Drop Cave. And that town up to the north of Jerk is Darnham, which is, awesome if, they had keys. And so you're going to look in the Darnham armory, and what's he going to find? Flame sword and a silver shield. So, there is your gold. Well, there's the result of the gold grind spot if they can manage to get a gold grind, which of course means they'll have to kill things to, or find rumble there to get keys and gold and all that fun stuff. And he's gonna try to take down this Drakima. Eunos working on a poltergeist on his seed. Okay. So at this point, I'm pretty sure Sylverfyre is not too far north of Tantagel, I think. Maybe. Oh, he just did a circle around Breckenary. Eunos taking down that poltergeist. Sylverfyre worked on a poltergeist of his own. Eunos, with his grinding, has actually taken the experience lead from Sylverfyre. Now we have simultaneous poltergeist attacks. And Sylverfyre takes down that one. Steps foot in the desert, and a werewolf comes out and attacks. And the werewolf takes out Sylverfyre. Probably for the best, though. Don't want our hero turning into a werewolf when the full moon comes out. Eunos is going to try to take out the skeleton. That'd be a nice little experience boost for him if he can do it. Yeah, he should be able to with heal and heal more. He'll just whittle it down, whittle it down. And we have a poltergeist kill on Sylverfyre's side. And a skeleton kill for Eunos. That's a nice little experience boost. And the Demon Knight makes a briquette out of Sylverfyre. Eunos taking out some slimes. Don't understand why Sylverfyre's running from Drackies. I mean, that's not great experience, but any experience right now is good. I don't know if I agree with... I know it's time, and I know it's relatively little experience, but you need all the experience you can get in the seed at this point. Sylverfyre trying to take out a skeleton. Meanwhile, Eunos about to take out a ghost. Eunos gonna take out another skeleton. Oh, I didn't know my voice kept cutting out. Hold on, I think I can fix that. Oh, so apparently my voice is okay. Well, thanks, Cobra. But there we go. No, this isn't the Chaos Randomizer. This is, I forget what version this is, but this is just the standard old randomizer. Eunos taking out another skeleton. And another death for Sylverfyre at the hands of a demon knight. Pretty soon, if they make some more, if they start putting some more pressure on these runners, pretty soon all these lumps of charcoal are going to turn into diamond. Eunos going toe-to-toe with the skeleton, exchanging hits with each other. Vivaldi, you don't want to hear me sing. I'll break every single glass in your house with my voice. I guarantee it. Oh, look! Rogue scorpions with hurt more. Dead Sylverfyre. Alright, so it looks like now Sylverfyre is going to try to put the droll to sleep. And is going to start bashing the droll. That'd be a nice little experience up for Sylverfyre. Right now, our runners have to be absolutely praying that level 7 gives them some usable strength. Or some usable agility. So that they can run from some of these things a little bit more often and, get through the overworld a little bit. Or, not have their enemies dodge a freaking excellent move like Eunos just had. Hey. Or spells. Absolutely. Or spells, J. Cooper. You're exactly right. Hurt more would be a boon for this seed. Is this going to be enough to give Eunos the next level, the skeleton? And this is. So let's see. What's level 7 going to give our runners? oh boy. Oh. Settle in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be grinding on poltergeists and the like for a while. Well, see, McGrew, here's the thing. MTI might be loving it, but they're getting a little bit every level. You know, they're getting 1s and 2s every level. So they're not really MTI levels, but they're not good levels at all. You know, I can only imagine what our runners are thinking at this point. This is just... Ouija, I think, says it best right now. This is torture. This is absolutely torturous on our runners. Let it be known that we are 41 minutes into this race, and Eunos has just achieved level 7. Which means we're going to be probably an hour into this seed, give or take, before we find anything worth a darn. Because they're not going to be able to explore much, given what they have right now. Yes, they have... They don't have the agility to run from many enemies. They don't have the strength to kill enemies easily. And they don't have any hurt spells to take out anything. Yes, they have heal and they have heal more, so they can use quote-unquote Dragon Lord strats to basically exchange hits and heals with enemies. But, you know, again, we're talking about poltergeists, we're talking about skeletons here. It's just a slow grind. Sylverfyre trying to put a wyvern to sleep. Wyvern is kind of, you know, resisting going to sleep. He says, I don't want to go to sleep. Sylverfyre running into a warlock. And he also finds the town of Cole, which he is going to be so happy because he's going to think to himself, I know the armor's here. I know the armor's here. I'm going straight to the armor. I'm going straight to the armor. And I get the fairy flute. Yay. But at least he's going to stay at the end. He's going to refresh his HP and his MP. I can't remember if there was anything cheap here that he could buy. But he could go to Breckenary and buy that leather armor and give him a little bit of more staying power. Oh, the small shield. There we go. Small shield pick up 4. Sylverfyre. Eunos taking out a poltergeist. So Eunos still needs roughly, give or take, about 130 experience to get to the next level. And we have a Rumaldar sighting on Sylverfyre's side. But he needs money. So that could be big. Okay, so now this could be big. If now Sylverfyre can grind for some cash to get a couple of keys, now maybe we can get some momentum behind us in this seed. especially if the Rimmildar chest or one of the chests in the treasury or in the basement of Tantagel happens to be Erdrick's sword. If that is there, then it's a very good thing. Now, I looked away for a second, Sports Hefe. That was my bad. Okay, so looks like Sylverfyre is putting the Druid to sleep before attempting to attack it. J.J. Schmidt, as much as you're trying to be sarcastic there, 2 belts wouldn't be a bad thing. You can sell 2 belts at Cole for 150 each and buy a chainmail off of those 2 belts. Because I'm pretty sure the first belt sells for 150. Of course, if it doesn't sell for 150, then I'm, mistaken. Sylverfyre still working on this Druid. And he takes down the Druid and gets this absolutely stupendous level 7. So it looks like Sylverfyre is trying to beeline as much as he can back to Rimmildar, I think. Hey, look, the fairy flute is actually going to come in handy. He's going to be able to run from these golems. And there we have Rimmildar again. Grandra, no, you cannot sell the fairy flute, unfortunately. And he gets a key. So I would imagine now he is going to probably do a little more exploration, then eventually take a death, save with the king, and hey, look, a scorpion. This is the first scorpion we've found. He's probably going to save at the king, and then check the treasury, and if the treasury doesn't have anything, he'll check what's underneath Tantagel. I don't think he's going to suicide yet, Cool reason. I think what he's going to do is he's going to try to explore as much as he can before suiciding. And a wolf. He's going to try to put the wolf to sleep. And it has no effect. Try again. No, he's just going to go toe-to-toe with a wolf, which he's not going to win. But the run was successful. Oh, another town. So this is either going to be Cantlin or it's going to be Hawksness. And it is Hawksness. So is he going to try to get to the boss just to lay eyes on what the boss might be? Oh, it looks like he's going to try, but he's not going to get there. Alright, so back to Tantagel he goes. I would imagine a save and then a check with the treasury is forthcoming. Yep, and he does remember to save, just in case. Okay, so what do we have in the treasury? We have gold. Yay! We have the sword. That is ginormous for this seed. That is absolutely huge. Now they're going to be able to take out some of these enemies much more quickly. So right now, Sylverfyre takes a rather large lead until Eunos makes his way over to Rimmeldar and gets some keys. But it looks like Eunos is going to find level 8 first. This skeleton kill should give Eunos level 8. And it does, and let's see what we have here. Oh, finally some power. Look at that power. Alright, so that's a decent level. Alright, I would think now that this is going to tell Eunos to get his butt moving and do some exploration. Oh, Demon Knight! Turn Sylverfyre into charcoal. Looks like Eunos is gonna do a little bit more grinding here. So level 9 is Alright, so level 9 is 975 experience, so Eunos still has a ways to go before we get there. Ooh, Sylverfyre gets back attacked by a golem, but he's going to put him to sleep and run successfully. Sylverfyre going back into Rimmeldar to buy some more keys. Let's see how many more he can get. Haven't seen his gold count, or that's more appropriately, haven't paid attention to it. Eunos doing a little saving. Looks like he's going to go on some adventuring. If he can find Rimmeldar relatively quickly, he's got enough keys to get a whole bunch of stuff. Got enough gold to get a whole bunch of stuff, I should say. All right, there we go. So we actually did see the top corner, and it does look like that the swamp cave north is that cave just to the north of Tantagel. So, alright, so Sylverfyre going back to the castle. It looks like he's going to check out what is in the basement of Tantagel after getting a little bit more gold. And another wings. And another torch. I think he forgot to check the basement. Gotta make sure there's no water in the basement. Alright, so it looks like Eunos is heading to coal. He's gonna pop into coal maybe for a chainmail, because he's got, I think that's where the chainmail was, and he certainly has enough gold for it. Alright, what do we have here at the bottom of Tantagel? It is this is the grave, it looks like. So what do we have in the grave underneath Tantagel? We have wings. We have an herb. And we have the silver harp. Wonderful find there for Sylverfyre. Which also means that because the grave is here, once he opens up, I believe, one more chest, I think, he can set up a gold grind and go get that silver shield that he saw in, I think it was coal the silver shield was? Well, we're just going to find out. Nope, the magic armor was in coal, which means then the silver shield was in... Alright, now I can... Oh, Garenham. It was in Garenham. The silver shield was in Garenham. And as was the flame sword, I believe. But I don't think he's going to be getting the flame sword. Oh, and he's already gold grinding. Okay, he is going to gold grind for... Probably, I'm thinking he's going to get the magic armor out of coal, and then the silver shield out of Garenham. That's my guess, and it looks like now we have... Do we guess? Maybe? Yes, we get a Rimuldar find for Eunos. He is now going to buy some keys and hopefully go immediately to Tantagel, where he will find the sword. Now, is he going to go check that? Yep, he is going to check the chest in Rimuldar, something we have not yet seen Sylverfyre do. And in the Rimuldar chest, we have gold. Not bad. So, based on the money Sylverfyre has accumulated, it looks like he's going to go to Garenham. It looks like buy a silver shield and probably a full plate. That's my guess. Ooh, I missed what Eunos picked up on his side. I know he just bought something. Copper sword. Okay, thank you. So Eunos not immediately going back, well, I was going to say not immediately going back to Tantagel, but he's going immediately back to Tantagel. So hopefully now that he's here, he checks out the chests, and life is good. Yep, he's going there. He is going to like what he finds. He's going to find some gold, which sets up a gold grind. He is going to find the sword, which he will be absolutely ecstatic to find. And now we have... There's the full plate out of Breckenary. Pick up. That's great. And then he's going to make his way over to Garenham to get the silver shield. Eunos going to restock on keys. And he's going to go into the basement of Tantagel, which we know has the Grave of Garenham. Not the Grave of Garen, I should say. And he is going to... No, I was going to say he's going to attempt to do the cave in the dark, but no, he decides better against it. Deciding what to do with this wyvern, and he's going to try to take down the wyvern with Erdrick's sword equipped. Should be able to do it in 2 hits. Look at that. Alright, so now we can start getting some experience going here. Wings, wings, and wings. Of course, they're not wings. One of them is wings, one of them is the silver harp. So, he'll like that a whole lot. It looks like, is he going to set up a bamboo pole, which I believe was wings. Or was this herbs? I don't remember. Unfortunately, it's empty. So it was probably herbs, then. He was just restocking on herbs. So the question is now, is Eunos going to take a death, or is he going to try to explore down into the basement of Garen's grave? Looks like he is going to try to explore the basement, which we have not yet seen. the basement has the stones or the token, this is going to put Eunos in a significant lead. Ooh, and sylverfyre takes a death. Did he save after getting... No, he didn't. He's got to go back and get that full plate armor and silver shield. Axe Knight. What is Eunos going to do with this Axe Knight? He's thinking. He's thinking. Ooh, only damages the Axe Knight for 9. Now, is he going to try to put it to sleep, or is he just going to run? Oh, he's going to try to go toe-to-toe with it. Now, given that the Axe Knights have hurt, he's pretty much... They're going to deal even damage for the most part. And, yeah, Eunos will just have to heal more up. So if he can take care of this Axe Knight... If he can take care of this Axe Knight, that's going to give him significant experience, and it will certainly get him to level 9. Oh, he has heal. Oh, he has heal. That's not good. And now he can't run from the Axe Knight. Now he gets away. Finally, he gets away from the Axe Knight. Alright, in that chest there is gold. And he's just gonna gold grind right here. sylverfyre getting wrecked by a rogue scorpion that just keeps casting hurt more. Oh, can't get away, and another hurt more takes down. Takes down sylverfyre, which means he's got to go back and get that full plate again. Alright, so now it looks like Eunos is going to take the walk out of the cave. Because they do not yet have the spell outside. Oh, Axe Knight. Well, I suppose the good news is, if Eunos does take a death here on the basement, he can still gold grind in the treasury. So he's already halfway there, right? And the Axe Knight kills him. But this is not necessarily a bad death. Now he'll just go gold grind the more traditional way in the treasury. Or he's just going to go to Breckenary and buy a full plate. You know, Loud Goat, I think that's a good point. I don't think he actually saw the Silver Shield. I don't think he has seen Garanham, but he has seen Breckenary, and he has seen the full plate in Breckenary. Or no, or is he going to go to Cole for the magic armor? He's headed to Cole for the magic armor. Question is the enemy's going to let him get there? Meanwhile, sylverfyre is still struggling to get his full plate and his silver shield. Eunos now facing a decision with a Star Wyvern. Uh-oh. Oh, here comes the Gilmore. He's going to try to put the Star Wyvern to sleep. Doesn't work. Another Gilmore incoming. There we go. Star Wyvern is asleep. He will run. Then he is going to run into Cole for a magic armor. Oh, we have a metal slime here. A magic armor pickup for Eunos. That's going to be nice. Alright, metal slime sticking around for Sylverfyre. There we go. And we have a metal slime down, which then will give Sylverfyre the magical level 8 that he needs to really be able to do some damage. He's very happy to see that. Meanwhile, Eunos is about to get level 9 with this Wraith kill. Let's see what level 9 brings for the runners. Oh my god. That level, oh my. Holy cow. Oh, that's what they needed. Oh my. Of course, their agility is still pretty low. I mean, their agility is still very, very low. But, you know, that's a good level. That's a good level. I approve of that level. Excuse me. And all of a sudden, Eunos is doing 20 damage on a blue dragon. Of course, now the blue dragon puts him to sleep. And kills him. Looks like Sylverfyre setting up another grind for a magic armor and coal, maybe? That's what he's thinking? I don't know. Oh, and look at this. Now Eunos is going toe-to-toe with an Axe Knight and takes an Axe Knight down. Alright, this seed now, that level 9 is really opening up this. Even though they don't have hurt more, this seed is opening up. So now it's a matter of exploration. We have seen, I don't think Eunos has seen the Rainbow Drop Jerk Cave yet. And Eunos now fighting a metal slime. Hopefully this metal slime sticks around. And it doesn't. Now, it seems like Eunos is on the way to where we know Garanham is. So if he finds Garanham, he has the key to check Garanham's 3 chests and whatever is in Garanham's basement, which is either going to be the Tablet Cave, it's going to be the Mountain Cave, or it's going to be the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave. Or maybe the Silver Harp Exchange Cave. I don't think we've seen that yet. And the only town we have not yet seen is Cantlin. And Cantlin would be a big find because we know that it's either going to be the token or the armor on the world map. We think. Unless, of course, the armor's in Hawksnest. And the token's in the chest. Alright, so fine. Ignore that statement. But take note here on Eunos' side versus sylverfyre's side. Eunos is really starting to pull away when it comes to experience. Eunos finds the mountain cave. Debating what to do with this armored knight. Going to try to take it on. Ooh, gets an excellent move. Which takes care of the armored knight. That's a nice experience boost for Eunos, who's, I think, closing in on level 10. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, Eunos doesn't really have much of a choice here. His agility isn't enough. I would imagine his run chances from an armored knight is probably somewhere in the teen percentage. There we go. Eunos takes down the armored knight, gets to level 10. What do we have for level 10? Decent strength, nice speed boost, nice MP boost. Okay, the first chest opening in the mountain cave is going to be delayed. The token! So now it's a 50-50 chance. Hawksnest could have the armor or it could have nothing. So it's going to be interesting to see. And just gold in the last chest in Garenham. So, the only other thing our runners need to find as far as chest exploration goes is the Stones of Sunlight. Once the Stones of Sunlight have been found, that pretty much stops exploration for Eunos as far as chests go. Now, then he will start getting into finding these caves and finding Hawksnest. Lots of gold in this here mountain cave. I am T-Pain. Is this the finale? No, this is part of the bottom bracket. The winner moves ahead in the bottom bracket. The loser is unfortunately eliminated from the competition. And Eunos coming up on the final chest in the mountain cave. If this is Stones of Sunlight, this is a great find for Eunos. I'm sure he'd take a death necklace or fighter's ring as well. And it's just more gold. And not only is it just more gold, it is the 120 gold Zonk chest. So, looks like Sylverfyre has in fact made it out of the grave of Garanham in the bottom of Tantagel. It looks like he's probably setting up another gold grind. Another level for Eunos. Again, no spells. This is getting ridiculous. They started with Heal and Heal more and have only added Sleep and Radiant. This is pretty much getting ridiculous. I am T-Pain. No, they do not start with Erdrick Sword. In fact, Erdrick Sword wasn't found until roughly 40-45 minutes into this seed. Erdrick Sword can be in any treasure chest in the game, basically. Okay, so Eunos is taken out by an armored knight and heads back from whence he came. So if you look at the difference in experience, Eunos is steadily pulling away. His experience lead has now grown to 800. Yes, he hasn't found Garanham. Yes, he hasn't found Hawksness. But the experience is slowly starting to build toward Eunos' side. Sylverfyre going to try yet again, I guess, to go grab silver shields, I guess. Looking at the gold, that's all he has. Okay, oh, neither one of our runners has found Sherlock, now that I think about it. Up to NG, no, we have not yet seen a large shield. If there's a large shield present in the seed, it's probably going to be in Catelyn, which also has not yet been found. Okay, Eunos bypasses Breckenary and is on his way north. Goes through that little mountain pass and finds a cave. What is this going to be? This is the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave. And in the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave, we have gold. So, okay, so basically I think... Oh, there's Catelyn right next to that. So I think now, if I'm right... The Stones of Sunlight is either in Garanham, in one of the 3 chests, or it's going to be in the Tablet Cave, which is underneath Garanham. And we're going to find out right now, because Sylverfyre is now in Garanham. Oh crap, I missed the coordinates. Were there even coordinates? Oh my god, 4 south, 3 east, seriously? It was right there. The armor was right there. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. You'd think they'd stub their toe on it. It was so close. And we have the merchant in Catelyn checking his Facebook, checking his Twitter, maybe swiping right and left on some Tinder. Of course, you know, that doesn't have anything. So now he's going to check the other store. I think he's hoping for a large shield right now. I think that's what he's looking for, and he finds it. And there are the stones of sunlight. So, basically, there is no reason to check any chests anymore. Between the two of our runners, they have found everything they need. Now the question is, what's going to be in the tablet cave here in the basement of Darrenham? Eunos is still... What we still need to find now is Sherlock. Sherlock is the one thing neither one of our runners have found. And it looks like Eunos is going to take the shortcut through the swamp cave to get... Oh, missed it. Damn it, I keep missing things. Anybody catch what was in the tablet cave chest on Sylverfyre side? Because I certainly didn't. Didn't look like it was anything good, though. It was the death necklace. Okay, so it was something good. So then the fighter's ring is going to be somewhere in Sherlock, once our runners find Sherlock. And Eunos takes a death to an Armored Knight. Meanwhile, Sylverfyre gets that, rather amazing level 10. Hey, I'm doing my best to keep people awake here, Game Boy. This beginning of this scene was a little rough on that. Alright, so what do we need? What do we need here? Eunos needs to find the Stones of Sunlight, which is in Darrenham. And which is just north of the Jerk Cave. Now that I think about it, we haven't seen the Sylverfyre Cave either. So, yes, McGrew, he did find the armor. Alright, and it looks like now Sylverfyre is going to make his way into the mountain cave, which has nothing of note. I think just a ton of gold, if I remember correctly. No, it had the token. It had the token. My bad. Alright. And Eunos takes down an Axe Knight for that 130 experience boost. Eunos has now stretched his experience lead to 1,000. He is just pulling away from Sylverfyre here. And there is the token in the first chest. So, I think now Sylverfyre has everything. He has the token, he has the stones, and he has the harp. So my guess is he's going to beat it the heck out of here now. JJ Schmidt, it turns out there's going to be nothing in Hawksness. Because the token was in the chest here in the mountain cave. The fairy flute was at Cole, and Erdrick's armor was on the search spot in the world. So there is going to be nothing in Hawksness. Oh, as far as enemy grind-wise goes, no, we don't know. We have not seen the boss in Hawksness yet. Oh, Eunos toasting one of those demon knights for revenge for toasting him so often. Oh! And there is Garanhan and the Jerk Cave. So, okay. Alright, he's just checking on the cave first. Okay. Now he's going to go into Garanhan and find this token, I would think. Or not token, stones. Yellow Milk, correct. There will be nothing in Hawksness in the search spot. Correct. Stones of Sunlight. So, both of our runners have the Silver Harp. They both have the Stones of Sunlight. They both have the token. Now all they need to do is find the Silver Harp cave, exchange the Silver Harp for the Staff of Rain, go to the Jerk Cave, and well, they got to find Cantlin too, which still remains elusive. Now, Eunos is diving this cave, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because he's probably still looking for either the Death Necklace or the Fighter's Ring. We know the Death Necklace is in here, and there's no enemies here, so it's a really quick, 30, 45-second jaunt in and out of the cave. Okay, so now we just have some exploration left. They need to find, both of our runners need to find the Staff Cave, and they need to find Sherlock. Up to NG, neither one of our runners has found the Staff of Rain Cave. That is still left to be found, as does Sherlock. Oh, metal slime for a Eunos that runs away. Looks like Sylverfyre might be trying to set up a suicide, yet getting experience while he tries to suicide, maybe? Is that the plan here, maybe? No, he's healing. Oh, there's Sherlock. We have a Sherlock find on Eunos' side. So now we just need the Staff of Rain Cave. Oh, level 12 on Eunos' side. Nice power. That's a decent level. And a spell. Oh my. And it's Hurt More. Look out. Okay. So we have Hurt More now. So now it's time to really take out some enemies. Of course, we still don't have Repel yet. Now, that could be rectified if Eunos goes back to Cantlin and buys some fairy water from Cantlin. I figured they just grinded up their wings, Dig Shake. I thought their wings were just made of water. Oh, Metal Slime runs away. Alright, Sylverfyre back on the world map. And he's going to do some exploration to find... Hopefully he's going to find that Staff of Rain Cave and Sherlock. Nobody important how much HP the Metal Slimes had. The answer to that is 3. Metal Slimes have 3 HP. And Eunos has twice, or 3 times, gotten a Metal Slime to 2 damage, only to have the Metal Slime immediately run. And Eunos casts Hurt More at the darkness. It had no effect. Alright, so we have Eunos taking on a green dragon here, getting him down, I believe, in 3 hits. And Sylverfyre also takes out a green dragon. So I'm kind of looking at our runner's stats right now. Eunos with a strength of 67. At level 12, that's not great, but that's been a battle all seed. The agility of 45 is just brutally awful. HP, MP, their MP is a decent state right now. HP could use a little more, so we're probably looking at probably another 2-3 levels minimum before they're ready to go face the Dragon Lord, and that will be based on how much strength and agility they gain. Yeah, so we've got a ways to grind. So it's now a matter of where's going to be a good grind spot. Maybe they go to Hawk's Nest and grind in Hawk's Nest. Maybe they grind on the first level of the Charlotte Castle. Oh, and Eunos finally finds the Staff Cave. So he is going to get the Staff of Rain. Then he is going to go right immediately to basically Garenham and get the Rainbow Drop. And then it's grind time for Eunos. Okay, we have Sylverfyre looking for the Staff Cave, and it looks like we have Eunos getting punked by a blue dragon. Getting punked by a blue dragon. Back to start. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have to step away for 30 seconds. Enjoy this dead air for 30 seconds. You may all rejoice, I have returned. So, looks like we have Sylverfyre going into Hawk's Nest to check out what the monster is. Maybe this will be a good grind spot. Oh, but he hasn't found Caitlin. That's right, he doesn't know. Oh, it's a red dragon. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Ooh, red dragons with stop spell. Oh, red dragon with stop spell could be real good once they get Erdrick's armor. Oh, stop spell and hurt? This is a dream grind spot. Oh, this is a dream grind spot. They should grind here. This is going to be the absolute best grind spot they're going to find in the game. Crystal, the armor was on the overworld. It was like 7 squares from the castle. It was ridiculous. And given how much they had to grind near the start, that's kind of ridiculous. See it, Empty Eye? I'm pretty sure they tramped it into the ground. Alright, so now you're gonna definitely see Sylverfyre catching up to Eunos in experience until Eunos finds a grind spot. Okay, so now Eunos is going to pick up his rainbow drop. And it looks like he's going to make his way over to, I'm guessing, Sherlock? So it looks like he might try to grind on Sherlock's first floor, maybe? Alright, so Sylverfyre needs to go find Cantland. And when he does, he's probably not going to be too happy with the coordinates. And Eunos is he diving? Is he diving for a fighter's ring, maybe? He's probably going to dive and fight on his way down, is my guess. Oh, look, blue dragons. Yay, blue dragons with sleep. Blue dragons with sleep are such a wonderful thing. Hey, he got away, though. Sylverfyre gets to level 13, where little power, but he gets that nice agility boost. And repel. Eunos, meanwhile, taking on some more armored knights. Oh, look, another blue dragon. Eunos has got to be tired of blue dragons at this point. And it looks like he is on his way to the area Cantland was in. He finds the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave, where he's just going to pick up some gold, I believe. Now, if I remember, Cantland was, north and a little west of here, I do believe. I think, maybe. Grandra, they both have the death necklace. Of course, neither one has put it on, but they both have it. Oh, and there's Cantland right there. So, I am going to pull up Sylverfyre stream, and I am going to, I was going to say watch his face, but unfortunately he has his map cam up. Let's see if he makes any gestures to his map cam once he figures out where the coordinates are. And he just death warps back. Adjust his pen a little bit. Maybe adjusting his pen was a little, you know, little in the FU style, maybe. But this is absolutely the worst coordinates ever. Really? There's the armor. And Eunos has found these wonderful red dragons, which basically aren't doing a thing to him. Alright, so Eunos is going to go, I would imagine, check out the treasury, trying to find the fighter's ring. Or I'm wrong, and he's going to go check out the mini-boss. And the mini-boss is a golem. So, fairy flute, hack a shack. Now, if I remember, the Staff of Rain Cave is north of here. Now he's got to go a little bit to the east. Cool blue reason he is hunting for the Staff of Rain Cave at this point in time. And Eunos gets to level 14. What do we have here? We have meh power, good agility, nice magic, more spells, but you know, outside, yay, you know, that's a good thing, I suppose. So, oh, there's a nice red dragon Eunos can grind on. Alright, so looking at Eunos' stats here. His agility is certainly borderline. His defense power is, you know, again, borderline. His attack power needs some increasing. He needs some more HP. His MP is good. So, probably, maybe we're looking at 16, maybe 17, depending on how quickly his strength and HP go up. Looks like Eunos is trying to find some red dragons here to grind on. Now, I do not believe Eunos has even found Hawksnest, or maybe he did and just doesn't care. But given that Sylverfyre knows where Hawksnest is and knows that red dragons are in Hawksnest, then there's the Staff of Rain Cave. This is going to be an interesting battle once they start grinding for good. Because, you know, essentially the red dragons are free fights, more or less. And they're quick free fights. So it looks like we got Sylverfyre grinding as he's searching for Sharlock, I would imagine. That's what he's looking for now. That's the last thing he needs to find. Nope, there's a nice red dragon for Eunos that he will hack away at. And there's Sherlock. Okay, so now he's going to go back to the Garenham area and turn in his stuff for the Rainbow Drop. And then I would imagine he's going to Hawk's Nest to grind. That's my guess. Okay, so Sherlock isn't far from Garenham or from the Rainbow Drop Cave. So, now the only question is I don't remember where Hawk's Nest is in comparison to everything else. So, but I think Hawk's Nest isn't too far from a town, if my memory serves. So right now it looks like Eunos has a 1,200-ish, no, 22, I'm sorry, 2,200 experience point edge, which is big. That is a big experience point edge, but that might go down quickly if Sylverfyre grinds on those red dragons. Sylverfyre doesn't care about the Rainbow Drop right now. He wants experience. And it looks like he is beelining straight toward Hawk's Nest. Okay, well, there's Cantlin. Is it south of Cantlin? Yep. No, that's Rimmildar, I think. Oh, there's Hawk's Nest. So Hawk's Nest is pretty close to Cantlin. So my guess is he's going to use Cantlin as a quote-unquote home base and fill up HP and MP there when he needs to, which isn't going to be much, admittedly. Alright, so let's see how quickly he makes up this 2,300 experience point difference while hacking away at red dragons. Nope. Hey, look, the red dragon attack. Look at that. So I'm guessing the red dragon has like a 5 or 10% chance to attack, while everything else is either hurt or stop spell. So Eunos is headed back towards a town. Or no, I'm sorry. He just died. So he is now headed back toward... Is he going to try to grind on Axe Knights? Right there. Not a bad place to grind, that's for sure. If you can get nothing but Axe Knights, that's a pretty nice place to grind. And we have a level 15 pickup on Eunos' side. Decent power, lots more MP. Yeah, they need at least 16. At least 16. So, now, Eunos is in Rimmildar. And this is Hawk's Nest. So I'm wondering now if Eunos is going to check the monster here in Hawk's Nest, and if he does, and if he decides to grind here, this is Sylverfyre's in trouble. And he is going to check on the monster. He's going to grind on these red dragons, I would imagine. He's going to be absolutely ecstatic to see red dragons here who don't do much of anything. And unfortunately, that is bad news for Sylverfyre. Because now they're going to be gaining experience at the same rate. And, well, geez, in that little time, Sylverfyre gained 1,000 experience on Eunos. He narrowed the gap to 1,200 experience points. But unfortunately, that's pretty much where it's going to stop, is now they're going to gain experience at the same rate. So now it's dueling red dragon fights to figure out when is the level for Dragon Lord. So, ladies and gentlemen, in chat, place your bets. Are we going to see level 16, 17, 18, or whatever? What level do you think is going to be the level where Dragon Lord is finally defeated? And just to give you an idea, looking at their current stats, Eunos certainly needs more strength. He probably needs... He doesn't have enough HP to put the Death Necklace on, so... He probably needs, what, 10 to 13 more experience? Or 10 to 13 more strength to make that a comfortable fight, given his MP? Agility, you take what you get. Your MP is fine. You get whatever HP you get in the next couple levels. So he's just... Eunos is just straight up looking for strength. And he's probably looking, again, maybe another 10 to 13 strength does it. Alright, so we're just grinding away, hacking away. Now, Sylverfyre does have a chance. And what is Sylverfyre's chance? Sylverfyre's chance is if Eunos goes too early and dies to Dragon Lord. Unfortunately, if Eunos does die to the Dragon Lord once, that will open the door for Sylverfyre. Alright, so as Game Boy suggests, it might be a decent time to talk about upcoming events, so let me kind of pull that up. So, in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament, we do have a match scheduled for, I believe it is tomorrow. Let me double check the schedule here. We do have... Ooh, come on. We do have a race scheduled for tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We have Sparkover versus JJ Smith 77 here on Randomizer Mania. And that is currently the only one tentatively scheduled. Well, we have one tentative, but that's a week away. What else do we have now on Randomizer Mania? Well, coming up on Randomizer Mania, tomorrow we'll have the Dragon Warrior run. Other than that, there's nothing on the schedule. Oh, and Eunos got to level 16. He got 10 strength, it looked like. So, question is that going to be enough? Attack power 127, but given how much MP he has, that's probably... it's certainly not a guarantee, but that's probably enough. It's probably enough that he can make the dive. So 6 to 13 on 16 heal mores. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. Well, oh, I wonder if Eunos is just kind of deciding what to do. Is Kest gonna hurt more? Interesting. Is he gonna grind on his way and on his way down, maybe get a level on the way? No, he's not gonna do that and use MP. He's just using NP to get to Garinham, and he's gonna throw one in here. Okay. So Eunos is going to make his way into Sherlock. So now the question becomes, how bad is his run RNG going to be? Because we do know Sherlock does have quite a few number of blue dragons, who if they get in first, could cast sleep. All right, and we have a level 16 pickup for Sylverfyre. So the question is he going to be capable of running down? The answer is, looks like he's going to try. $95 HP for Sylverfyre. This is gonna... Ooh. Boy, I don't know if I'd go on this. I can't imagine his odds are more than 50%. And he's certainly not going to get any double attacks in. Oh, boy. And there's Eunos getting attacked by a blue dragon, and again, he gets put to sleep. The baby fire's not so bad, though. And another blue dragon casts sleep on him before he can do anything. Oh, this... oh, no, he's blocked. Oh, this is bad. Oh, Eunos he used an herb. Okay. Oh, those blue dragons are deadly. And oh no, Sylverfyre forgot to get the rainbow drop. Oh no! Oh no! Eunos making his way down Sherlock. That was a... Oh, there's a blue dragon. Who sleeps Eunos again. He's getting lucky, though. Okay. Alright, now Sylverfyre is going to head to Sherlock. You know, I gotta think that Sylverfyre thinks he is extraordinarily close to Eunos or behind. I have to think that is what is in his mind right now as he does this Sherlock dive. Eunos using a heal more so he doesn't die to an Armored Knight. Oh boy, he's getting terrible run RNG against this Armored Knight. Oh my god! This Armored Knight has the most agility out of any Armored Knight I've ever seen. He's just blocking Eunos left and right. Oh, that was harsh. Eunos is figuring out if he's got... He doesn't think he has it. Up to NG, no, they haven't found the fighter's ring, not yet. And Eunos has left Sherlock. This opens the door for Sylverfyre. But Sylverfyre is unfortunately up against that blue dragon. Okay, so Sylverfyre's heading down. Now, we do know that there are red dragons as he progresses down the floors of Charlock. If he's going to grind for level 17, he's going to find some red dragons to do it on, which is going to be a very good thing for him. Because red dragons don't hurt much in this seed. Sylverfyre deciding to take on some armored knights. Eunos can't run from an axe knight. Sylverfyre gets away from an armored knight running on 31 HP. Red Dragon, I would imagine Sylverfyre is going to beat this thing into oblivion. Oh, and now it's Eunos versus Armored Knight again, and Eunos wins. And by winning, I mean run away. Now is this... oh, gets away from that Armored Knight. Nice, easy floor for Sylverfyre. Eunos about a floor and a half behind, give or take. All right, now we have Sylverfyre on the final approach, but he's going to check the treasury. He's going to see if there is a fighter's ring. Eunos deciding what to do with this Armored Knight. Runs away. Oh, excellent move. We'll take care of that werewolf for Sylverfyre. Empty eye, yes. Yes, we have. And it looks like Eunos is doing battle to some red dragons. Magic key. Herb. Cursed belt. Fighter's ring, there we go. We have a fighter's ring. And an herb. Alright, so another red dragon. So he needs 4 more red dragons to get to level 17. If he's going to fight for level 17. Eunos, meanwhile, has taken the quote-unquote lead. He will get to the Dragon Lord first, but the question is he going to beat the Dragon Lord? With that amount of heal mores, my gut will say probably, but we shall see. Eunos taking on the golem. And Eunos downs the red dragon. Gets away from a snowman, and here we go. Dr. Mutilated, Silver has 600 experience points left to the next level. 622 to be exact. So he would need 2 more red dragons to get to the next level. Ooh, Eunos getting a not very kind Dragon Lord 1. He keeps herbing himself back to normal health. But, okay, there we go. We finally get a stop spell from Dragon Lord 1. And now we're going on to Dragon Lord 2. Will Dragon Lord 2 back attack? The answer is... no. Okay, so here we go. Eunos getting some good damage rolls to start, but rolls a 7. That's not good. He needs more of those 11s, 12s, and 13s. There's an 8. Oh, we have level 17 on sylverfyre set. Oh my god, that power! This is a sure bet for sylverfyre now. If Eunos does not beat the Dragon Lord, sylverfyre will win this race. This is gonna be close. And oh, sylverfyre makes short work of Dragon Lord 1 and is now into the Dragon Lord 2 fight. This is going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. Eunos steadily working down the Dragon Lord. Meanwhile, sylverfyre is taking chunks out of the Dragon Lord's hide. He is catching up. Sylverfyre is catching up to Eunos here. He is just damaging the Dragon Lord in chunks. Eunos is basically doing death by 1,000 paper cuts to the Dragon Lord, while sylverfyre is just getting fantastic rolls. This ending is absolutely insane. This is gonna be so close. Who's gonna take it down first? Is Eunos gonna take it down, or is... oh my god, sylverfyre has done it! He took the lead, and he's past Eunos! And there goes the Dragon Lord on Eunos' side! And it's over! Sylverfyre has come from behind to take this race out from underneath Eunos! Ladies and gentlemen, we have an 8-second differential between sylverfyre and Eunos. 8 seconds. Oh my god, what a finish! Oh, there was a ding.
What just happened?
You basically took the race out from underneath the Eunos.
How?
You got level 17. He went on 16. You got 17 from the golem. That 17 that gave you 20 power, you were hitting for 20s. Eunos was hitting for 7s and 8s.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm so close, I might as well get the level.
Right.
There's so many red dragons being force-fed to me.
I think, what was it? Game Boy posted that at your first roll on Dragon Lord was 21.
Yep.
Eunos already had 83 damage done to the Dragon Lord when you got your first hit on him.
Oh my gosh.
That was quite the race. That was quite the race. And here we have Eunos joining us in chat. Eunos, I don't know what to say, man. You guys both played really well. Goodness
it
gracious.
Certainly didn't feel like it at times, with taking 15 minutes to buy a silver shield.
Oh.
And a second gold grind because I had found a metal slime and then died with 14k gold and didn't want to reset. Because at that point, I still didn't have 20 strength. Metal slimes would not run from me. That seed felt miserable for the longest time.
For the first 45 minutes, it was miserable. I'm sure Eunos
for me. When I picked up the silver shield is when I stopped feeling miserable.
Okay.
And I also found a pretty okay leveling area in one of the dungeons.
Right. Well, Eunos found the sword, Erdic sword, out of the treasure. No, wait. No, I think
it was treasure.
I think Sylverfyre, you actually found it first. But
really?
But you were a level or two behind Eunos at the time.
Eunos, what were you leveling on?
Like skeletons and poltergeists.
I didn't feel like I could take on skeletons. I still didn't have I think I had a club.
Yeah, that's what I was going with.
Okay. I was killing like the poltergeists and magidrakes, but I wouldn't deal with skeletons. So yeah, that early game was such a slog. I felt like I was massively behind.
Massively probably wasn't the right word for it. Eunos was probably 1 or 2 levels ahead of you for most of the race, really, because he decided to grind on those skeletons, on those poltergeists, while you were kind of exploring a little bit.
Yeah, I was like trying to break out because it's like, if I can find a cave that has even a single gold chest, then I can buy like a hand axe, and that would be the best thing since sliced bread.
Eunos, what you have any comments about this seed, sir? Well played.
Yeah, I didn't. It was silly because I played it really safe. It was kind of like one of those seeds that if you really liked, the way I played it, if you really liked the original game and just chilling out in the overworld and grinding on low-level monsters for a while, then this is like your cup of tea. But apparently that wasn't really what I needed to do, because all I need to do is just find Rimuldar real quick.
You had to sneak past Dragon Breath Demon Knights in order to get out of that starting area.
Yeah, I didn't.
And even then, like, everything could kill you. I literally died, I think, 6 times after setting up a gold grind, trying to get back to Garenham with keys and knowing that Garenham had a silver shield.
Yeah. I never checked the shop in Garenham at all, because by that point I was ready to go with stats and equipment, and I didn't have the money anyway. But I was like, nope, large shield, good to go.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was like Garen's grave, and I found Rimuldar at some point, like 40 minutes in or something. After like, I think like level 6 is around my limit for like just clubbing things, and then I'm still below 20 strength, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wander off and try to get something else done because I could find Rimuldar. Although when I found Rimuldar, I had just bought a small shield, and so I didn't have 53 gold anymore. Or I could find a metal slime, which won't run from me, or I could find a cave with a gold chest in it, and all of these things would kind of like crack open the seed in a way that wasn't available to us prior to that. Even if it just means I'm hand-axing poltergeists and skeletons. That's a lot better than using a club. So that was kind of my logic with some of the risks, but it certainly was a little depressing at times, just like dying repeatedly.
Yeah.
I'm curious what the COD count was there.
High. It was very, very
It was
high.
certainly very high.
Does
I
it
think
count if like I get in a fight with a blue dragon and reset before he deals its killing blow?
no, that doesn't count.
Sick.
But,
Alright.
yeah, you guys were basically death for the first give or take, for this seed.
Wow.
The COD count had to have been over 30 total. I mean, you guys just, left and right, just death for death. Yeah, I mean, really, unfortunately for, what the race came down to is Sylverfyre went to the treasury, got the fighter's ring out of the treasury. And then
Erdrick's sword, you mean? Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
the treasury in
the
Sharlock.
treasury in Sharlock. And then got
that
level
2 strength
7.
was like, oh yeah, I can do it for sure now.
Yeah.
But the
then
extra fights with red dragons I got while walking to the treasury
Mhm.
got me
Yep,
my
that-
level.
Yep,
That level
that
had
20 power level.
Yeah,
That 20, yeah.
yeah, that was after the first time I bailed out of Charlock after spending 2 heal mores just to get out of a armored knight, I thought, oh, that level would have been worth it if I'd done it before this, but now, whatever. But yeah, 20 strength would have been hilarious. That would have made a really fast Dragon Lord fight, but I don't think that it would have taken me, probably 6 minutes to grind that level?
Depending on what you grinded it on. If you grinded it on the red dragons, it wouldn't have taken you long at all.
Well, that's where I would have grinded it, given the information.
Yeah, I think maybe says you were finished at what,
I assume
10,000
you also did
experience?
some grinding on Hawksness on the potato dragons.
What about what's
Hawksness?
what's
Did you
the
grind there?
question?
Did you grind on the red dragons and Hawksness? And the answer to that is yes, you did a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
for like 1 level, it was.
I did it
late.
a lot.
Well, yeah, that was obviously the best thing to do. I'm sure that had to be the biggest difference in the race. I was grinding.
Yeah, that's probably where I
Garbage.
made up a lot of time.
Yeah, that the stop spell hurt Red Dragon. He must have been casting those 3/4 of the time.
At least I think we
Yeah.
figured it out.
The hurt
yeah.
was more common than the stop spell, I think.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's like it potato dragon.
Yeah.
And after what they did to me yesterday, I'm pretty happy to see red dragons like that.
Yeah, I think everybody would be happy to see that Red Dragon. That's pretty tame. That
Yesterday,
takes one
red
of the biggest
dragons
killers out
were
of the
all
sea.
over the overworld map, all
Mhm.
over
And they were
and-
brutal.
vanilla, just like no abilities, just beating you down, and it was miserable.
But you guys, that was an 8-second differential. As Game Boy said in the chat, that the closest race in the history of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament, 1 and 2, the closest race we've ever seen. It just an
So you're saying
unreal
that
race.
typing .done while I was walking up to the king was important to my strategy?
yeah, having a pre-type dot done was definitely ready. So either one of you guys have any more comments before I turn the channel back to Game Boy?
Yep. Good luck so far.
Thank you.
All right. So unfortunately, that does spell the
I've
end for
had
you.
quite a brutal slog through these losers brackets.
Well, it's
I'm now
not
4-1, and it's not over.
right. You're going to have to play the winner of Jackamus versus Meout in the next round.
All right.
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that coming off of this high, I'm sure there's a IRL race, SRL race about to start, I'm sure. So we will let you guys get to that. Again,
I think I need to let my heart stop beating at like 180 BPM.
So again, gentlemen, well done. Fantastic race. Fantastic race. So
This is going to be one heck of a VOD to review, though. That's what I'm going to
yeah,
say.
you really do need to watch the VOD. It's a really good, especially at the end. You really need to watch it. So, alrighty. Next Dragon Warrior Randomizer race is tomorrow night at 9 p.m. here on Randomizer Mania. We have Sparkover versus JJ Smith 77. With that, I am Z-Man 050778. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night.